That was it. Final week at the Polkadot Blockchain Academy. After battling burnout, unexpected grief and barely making a disastrously late submission, I still had no clue if I'd even passed. So buckle up, you're about to join me on the emotional roller coaster final of one of the toughest blockchain bootcamps out there. I submitted my project at exactly 1:13 AM on April the 5th, over an hour late. 2 AM in the morning, and I did finish my assignment. 1 hour too late, but in fact just I think 50 minutes later after the deadline there. Let's see, hopefully it's still valid because of the situation, but who knows, maybe they will grade it differently or I will not pass. We'll see, but it doesn't matter anymore. Son, it's submitted, next one. Fucking tired, honestly. Now we go to sleep and sleep until tomorrow, wake up, go for breakfast. We got half day. I was free around evening, some trivia night, games and some stuff that we're gonna do. Get together and meet some people, I think. We'll see how it will be. Honestly, my hopes went high. When people ask, hey, do you think you passed? My answer was always the same, I genuinely don't know. But life didn't wait. The next morning, exhausted from late night debugging, I still had to do paperwork in Texas. Thankfully, my Cuban friend Yuri pulled me away for some giant street chess. My brain was still on fire, exhausted, foggy, and all over the place. But that game of chess helped settle the chaos just a bit. Quiet moves, fresh air, and finally a moment to breathe. That evening, back in the lecture hall, was trivia night. We laughed, shared stories, and had goofy fun with the paper plate award. Yuri got the voucher dealer for trying to hustle his meal vouchers on Discord, and me, I got most likely to become famous. And it still makes me smile. As the week moved on, things got more serious again. We dove deep into blockchain governance and dissected real-world incidents like the parallel finance hack. Then, one of our classmates said he'd actually lost money in that hack.
Life happens, right? And also too many investments, too many parachains, too many things, and at the end, I guess I lost track of everything, because also when you bet on a crowd loan or you invest, you have to wait at least 2 years to get your tokens back. So obviously I was in the Discord server from Parallel Finance, but in the same way as I was in 30 other ones. At some point I just cannot keep up, and I just found about this hack after now. Do I feel guilty? Well, maybe. I think a lot of people in real life, they put money in shares or whatever investments, and they tell you to forget about them for decades. So that's what I was trying to do.
That changed the tone completely. Suddenly it wasn't just some theoretical example, it was real. Later, policymakers from all around the world joined us. At first, I wasn't sure what to expect. I mean, we were in a highly technical bootcamp. How would they even follow what we were discussing? But governance isn't just technical, and as policymakers, they actually had strong insights to bring to the table. What unfolded was kind of a meeting point, where their real-world experience met our technical knowledge. We explored different backgrounds, questioned each other's assumptions, and try to find common ground. And what stood out most, knowledge built without understanding real human needs is kind of pointless. So thumbs up to the PBA for making that happen, and thumbs up to the policymakers for showing up and genuinely engaging with blockchain tech. Besides our regular lectures, we also had extracurricular pitch sessions from fellow students. Projects like Lodestar, Dotcade, Polka Identity, Target, Polkatex, and CoverMax. Every one of them driven by real effort and excitement. Honestly, it was super motivating to see how much creativity people brought to the table. Massive respect to everyone who pitched. Hope so some of these ideas keep growing from here. Midweek, Given Wood himself arrived. His visionary abstract lecture was exactly 3 hours long. Literally, as soon as the clock hit the full hour, boom, laptop closed, off he went with his bodyguards. Pretty epic. Mentally exhausted yet inspired, we spontaneously decided to go with a big group of people to Lucerne. Nobody had any clue where we were headed, but naturally I stepped up and confidently led us to absolutely nowhere. We eventually found ourselves anyways in a cozy Italian restaurant, laughing, sharing stories, and finally decompressing, especially with a free round of liquor at the end. It felt so good to just relax and feel human again. April 9th arrived, the moment of truth. I braced myself for disappointment, then the results came in, and I actually passed. First came relief, then disbelief, and strangely enough, disappointment, because I didn't pass with distinction. My inner critic immediately chimed in, not good enough, you could have done better. It's 10th April, 1 PM, and I gotta admit, I am pretty depressed. Everything's over, now I can feel the stress. which is tough. It will take me probably now 1-2 days to become normal again, and I need to rest. But reflecting now, I realize appreciating our wins without instantly criticizing ourselves is a real skill. And it's not just me. I had the impression many classmates felt similarly conflicted. Thankfully, David, our ex-Google now parity classmate, cheered everyone up by reminding us to celebrate our wins. We did achieve something special and should be proud of us. The closing ceremony itself, honestly, part funny, part emotional, and partly just boring. You know, classic ceremony stuff. But the party afterwards, absolutely legendary. This is the building we will spend our evening.
Yeah, that's kind of what. That's a different. Like
I just received 50 dots.
I don't know if Gab is coming, but he's
aka Young Beef.
Thank you, merci. Food, drinks, music, dancing, and even face painting. My buddy Talas and I got matching Mike Tyson tribal tattoos. And since I already shaved my head, I topped it off with a big avatar arrow, because why not? And just like that, the Paper Plate Award kind of came true. I actually did become famous, at least for one night, and people kept coming up for selfies. Then came the goodbyes, and it was genuinely emotional. Classmates invited me to visit them all over the globe. I struggled to express how grateful I felt in that moment. So clearly and sincerely, let me say it again. If you are ever near Germany or Poland, message me. Stay a few days. We'll sightsee or build something great, just like old times. There's a fantastic co-working space here in Dresden and my flat is always open. Next morning, breakfast, hugs and final laughs. Yuta gave me a quick room tour, then Andre and I boarded our train. 10 long hours of traveling gave me plenty of time to think. When I finally hugged my fiancée at home, the reality truly sank in. This incredible journey was now over. But the story doesn't end there. Did the PBA certificate open new doors? Did companies reach out, impressed by my journey? I'm recording this nearly 2 months later and a lot has happened. If you're curious about what's next, subscribe, follow my socials and leave a comment if you'd like another update video. The journey clearly taught me one big lesson. Growth rarely feels like victory in the moment, but looking back, it always is. Thanks for joining me on this amazing ride. Massive thanks to the PBA team, instructors and especially all of you, my fellow students. You truly made this unforgettable. See you soon.
That was her sneaking. Oh, okay. It was actually tuition. You have actually passed your.
So basically, it's like the travel.
I'm gonna try in my sort of starting response to take the perspective.
Oh, now you're recording.
We should go there. Send in the chat. Oh,
Me?
yeah. Yo. What just happened? All holding the
It's complicated.
Well, no, just like with like the translating it to code and like that's how you understand it. Yeah, that's kind of what I was trying to do when I've been like.
That's
the punch rabbits, or they're just too big?
I don't know. Maybe I forgot the name, but there was. When I go to my house and when I sit down on my bed, I'm like, hey, fuck off. Fuck.
You just need to give him food.
He sucks. I hate him.
You just need to give him
Put that on video. Mom, I hate that cat.
Them with gamers. So firstly,
I don't expect